Graphic designer versus illustrator. Are you considering graphic design or illustration as a career? Or do you want to hire a graphic designer or an illustrator, but you're not sure which one to hire for your project? Well, I'm here to break it all down to you. First things first, let's define what each of these professions do. Graphic designers use their creative and technical skills to design and lay out different forms of visual communication. They use design elements such as typography, color, layout to create visually appealing and effective solutions. Here are different projects a graphic designer might work on. Branding, such as logo, brand guidelines, and marketing materials for businesses or organizations. Packaging. Graphic designers design packaging for products such as product boxes, labels, food and cosmetic packaging, and games or toy boxes. Print materials such as brochures, flyers, posters, menus, and business cards. Digital media such as social media, email campaigns, graphics for websites. It is no mentioning graphic designers may or may not offer creating websites as a service. If they do, it would be under web design. Environmental design, this includes graphics and signage for physical spaces such as retail stores, restaurants, and public spaces. Now let's talk about illustrators. Illustrators focus on creating original artwork that tells stories and conveys a message. This could be anything from creating character design for a children's book or illustrating a scene for a graphic novel. Illustrators work in a variety of mediums, including traditional mediums such as pencil, ink, or paint, or digital mediums such as Adobe Illustrator or Procreate. And here is a list of projects illustrators may work on. Children's book, this includes creating character design. Advertising. Illustrators can create illustrations for advertisements that can be showcased in magazines or billboards. Next up is comics. This can be achieved either by creating the entire comic themselves or collaborating with a writer to illustrate a script. Magazines. Illustrators can create illustrations for magazine articles, covers, and editorial spreads. Video games. Illustrators may work on creating character design, environments, and other assets for video games or illustrations for game apps. Murals. Illustrators can create large-scale murals for public or private spaces. Greeting cards, stickers, washi tape, and prints are also things illustrators can create. Now, both graphic designers and illustrators require strong visual and creative skills, but they approach their work differently. Both can work as freelancers if they choose to, but they can also be hired by the industry. Graphic designers can work in advertising agencies, design studios, or in-house design departments. Every medium or large company needs a graphic designer to keep the branding looking consistent and cohesive. Illustrators might work in publishing and entertainment. Now, if you're here because you want to learn where to find a graphic designer or illustrator to hire, here's where. You can find them on freelancing platforms such as Upwork, Fiverr, or freelancer.com. 2, you can find them on social media. Many graphic designers and illustrators have an online presence. You can search for designers on Instagram, LinkedIn, or even Behance. That's a good one. 3, referrals. Ask your colleagues or your friends if they have any recommendation for working with a graphic designer or an illustrator in the past. Now, if you're looking for a team of graphic designers to work on your project, you can hire a graphic design agency. You can search for agencies in your area or look for ones that specialize in the type of work that you need. The last thing I want to talk about is how to become a graphic designer or an illustrator. I'm going to start with graphic design. To become a graphic designer, you can get a formal degree from a university or enroll in a program offered at a college or online. These programs typically cover a range of topics such as design theory, typography, layout, color theory, and software skills. Programs may also offer courses in web design, user experience, UX design, and motion graphics. But I want to emphasize on something. Getting a degree or certificate doesn't mean you're going to be a great graphic designer or illustrator. You need practice. See what is trending and create as much work as you can to build your portfolio. I look back at work I have done 10 years ago and I cringe. It is definitely a skill you get better at the more experience you acquire. Illustrators can enroll in programs that are offered at university or colleges, or they can be self-taught. If you become really good at illustrations and have a unique style that people are attracted to, nobody's gonna care where you went to school for becoming an illustrator. Typically, topics covered at these programs include drawing, painting, digital illustration, and design. Some programs may also offer courses in character design, storyboarding, and sequential art. If you want to start dabbling into the world of graphic design or illustrations, I highly recommend you check online courses. One like Skillshare, there are impressive courses that teach you every single thing you need to know about becoming a graphic designer. Let me know in the comments if I missed anything you wished I covered in this video so I can maybe cover it in the next upcoming video. Please hit that subscribe button and I will see you soon.